teams will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas.
Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders.
On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. His side having an early season to forget with this 1-6 start. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play fake with Jones. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll air it out on third. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 1.
Jones now on third down. Completed over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Saints into the dime for this third down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action here with Goff. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. This is ahead for about 5. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now a fourth down staring right at him. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Saints and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he's going to have them up to that 23. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He'll try and run this.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Pressure comes, Jones. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back.
Breaks through and breaks away. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. 3rd and goal for Jones. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Short side option here. He's running left. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. Then catch it behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. A.J. Cole on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load, and sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Goff on 3rd. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Here comes the Saints offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down, throw by Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. They'll empty the backfield, motioning right. Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Jones going to throw again. Dump off caught by his back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Makes it
3rd and 2. Jones. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. Now that right there might be the first and last time we see them go to the ground on this drive, partner. First time they get away from throwing the ball, and they wind up losing yardage.
That's pretty surprising, too, because when you passed it well, you're expecting those defenders to rush upfield. They didn't, and they hit that drive right in the face.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Well, punted away again. Bradley Kenyon headed back out. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to Genty. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. We want to say they're in from the secondary, making that stop. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Saints' 39-yard
From the
line.
gun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Goff working from the pistol. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone on first. Collins in. Again, it's Bowers. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Goff. Brought in. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get a late score in time before the half. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead on that successful kick. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10 from the 32. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Jones now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Here comes the Saints punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
First down now, ball at the 33. Trying to throw this from the gun. After all that time, still nowhere to throw it, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. He'll find the former Wolverine, Colston Loveland, in the end zone. The Bears move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through two quarters, a one-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jeanty from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. We've set it down from 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Jeanty on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
Off to the air now. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Raider first down.
Here's Jeanty. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. Running left, it's Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Play fake, Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. Making the call himself. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on fourth.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been one of the players of this game. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Goff on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Goff back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 10
yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Straight ahead with Genty. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Trying to sneak here. Goff. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They go play action with Goff. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work, but reset those chains.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Gonna throw again. Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Throws caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Saints.
From the gun, Goff. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far. The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Again, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. This from just 23 yards away. Smith able to put it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
he was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second down now. They need 7. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This is complete to Olave. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. On 1st down, Jones has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 42-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They send him left out of the slot. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Again, Jones to the air. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man in motion here. Jones on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Raiders and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Goff on first and 10. Complete with left side to Samuel. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
That's another Raiders first down.
Here's a design run. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He dodged the tackle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
2 more yards.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Giving this to Genty. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
At the 8-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Point effort from Smith is good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Saints 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First down throw by Jones. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Another give here to Jency. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. She can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from their 4th win of the year. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Running from the pistol here with Jency. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On third and goal, Goff. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Smith able to put it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. Trying to push deep downfield. Across his body, and they make the interception. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, well, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the football.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.